Hi guys, my name is Gwendolyn Halia PC and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. And if you have just joined us, please don't forget to subscribe to Medical Microbiologist and the founder and CEO of the Health Medical Empire in Cameroon. If you have just joined us here, we talk about health talks, skincare, hair care. We talk cut across acne, hair loss, dandruff, health stuff, hygiene, menstrual health, sexual health, and we also do trainings on formulation of skincare and hair care products, in fact cosmetic products in general. So don't forget to subscribe, and to turn on your notification button to stay connected. Now today we are going to talk about how to avoid having C-sections with a healthy pregnancy. Now the reason why I'm doing this video is because I visited the maternity ward the other day and I saw a couple of women and a couple of things that went really wrong. We live in a day and age where many public hospitals or clinics or mission hospitals or clinic take advantage of the woman because they want to make more money off the C-section. In Cameroon, a childbirth could be about 50,000 francs CFA, and a C-section, the operation could be about 200, not less than 200,000 francs. In some clinics, it's 250, 300,000 francs. Now, the clinic is, or the medical personnel, they are very aware of the fact that many of the women are not educated or haven't educated themselves on what they need to know concerning themselves, their pregnancy and childbirth in a whole. So this information isn't given to them all through their antenatal. So I'm now going to give it to you. Now the first thing I want to say is that do not bathe with cold water. From the 9th month of your pregnancy, always bathe with warm water. And towards the due date of your pregnancy, don't even try it to wipe yourself or even like washing your hands with or your feet with cold water. You have to keep warm and you have to shower or bathe with cold water, with warm water. Cold water stops the contractions. Warm water is going to help with contractions, so it's very important. And during the time of towards your delivery or towards your due date for delivery, you have to take more of warm fluids. You have to take more of warm fluids instead of solid food or starchy food that doesn't digest quickly. What you need is to create enough room. You need to leave enough room for the child, that the contractions of the child and the child moving up and down, so that the child doesn't get you fatigued easily. Now the third thing I'm going to talk about is you should take honey for your 9th month of pregnancy. You should take honey for at least only 3 days, morning and evening, and like a tablespoon of honey. Every time you want to take honey, you take it should be controlled. A tablespoon of honey in the morning, in tea, a tablespoon of honey in the evening. That's because honey contains a component of oxytocin that helps with the contractions. Help to activate contractions during childbirth or during delivery. That is why you will see in most clinics or most when you go there and you're going through contractions, they will tell you not to take honey. You understand? Leave it. That's because they want to have the opportunity to give you an injection which you will pay for, because that same injection they're giving you contains that same active ingredient or that same component that is present in honey. So you take a controlled amount honey and you have safe delivery. There will be no need for a C-section. Before I continue, I want to say C-section has its place. The cesarean section has their place. We are talking about here a healthy pregnancy, a healthy woman, a healthy baby. a child who is of a good weight, who is not overweight who is not too big in the stomach, there's no bleeding, the child is in the correct position. That is the pregnancy, kind of pregnancy I'm talking about. The child is in a good position, you know, there's no bleeding, the mother is healthy, the child is of a good weight. I'm talking about the healthy pregnancy. So this is what you should do in order to prevent C-sections. Because I noticed while I was in that clinic, while my kid sister gave birth, delivered in, is that they were restricting certain women for doing certain things and asking them to do things. For example, there was a nurse that came in and told a lady to be eating solid food for energy. And in my mind, I'm like, she's supposed to be taking hot or warm things, or she's supposed to be taking or being ministered or glucose for energy. And what I noticed happened was the lady was trying to take honey, but they refused her from taking honey. They never injected her or gave her a drip with glucose or the oxytocin, which could allow contractions for her to have a normal childbirth. They kept her that way until she finally was so tired, and after some time they told her that no, the child has stopped breathing and we have to do a C-section. And after some time, when she went and laid on the bed, this was actually my sister, but when she actually went and laid on the bed, before they could do anything, they said, oh, the baby is fine, without even checking, the baby is fine, oh, let's do the operation. They did all that just because they wanted her to pay for the cesarean section instead of giving birth normally, having birth normally. So what I'm going to advise is, when you've taken your honey, a controlled number of honey, you can ask that they should give you glucose for energy, so that you can be able to have energy to be able to push. Because the thing is, they made the woman fear, they made my kid sister fear that if she doesn't go for the C-section, she wouldn't have enough energy to push. But the truth is, they never gave her glucose drips or some drips or some energy so that she could be able to push her child. So these are just a few tips which I'm giving you on how to avoid the C-section when you have a healthy pregnancy, when there's no complication. So till next time, I hope you were blessed. I hope this information will go a long way to help you. And if you do have any questions, please do put your comments in the comment section and I'm going to reply. Take care till next time.